The first time we ever met was in BO3 during online tournaments, pretty much, and that's when I played Chris. He was playing with he was playing with Priesta and I think Mike, but they were when I played them, I was just blown away how good they were, because I was like, wait, who are these people? I've never played them before. I was like, wow, they're actually super nasty.
I'd say around BO3 time, he was I think we were both part of two of the top 3 search and destroy teams that were running all the big tournaments and stuff. So I think both of us kind of knew each other just because of the competition. The first time we teamed together was last year on Eunited, just because there wasn't really other chances for us to team. It was kind of the only chance, and
the experience definitely helps when it comes to that, especially since we won champs. We know how the pressure is when you get to those later moments in the tournament where it comes down to those crazy scenarios where you have to clutch up, and I feel that helps a lot when it comes to having experience playing that far into champs.
Just having that experience, knowing how the matches go, and just having a good read on how serious you need to go and how much pressure you need to put on it. I think it's a lot better to have that experience instead of making it something way bigger than it is as someone who doesn't have it. Honestly, if we go back to back, it'd honestly be something out of my most crazy dream. I never even thought I was gonna win champs as fast as I did already last year. So if I were to go back to back and have 2 rings that took people I think Clay is too, I think it took him, he's in the game for 10-15 years. It took him that long to get 2 rings. So if we get 2 rings in that short amount of time in 2 years, I think it'd be something historical.
It would definitely be just something surreal. I would have never thought myself to be at this point already as well, with having a champs ring is super early in my career, my first pro year. So getting 2 in my first 2 years pro is literally insane.
I'd say the biggest difference is honestly just the hype and the crowd. A lot of people play differently with a crowd, and just when they feel that energy in the stadium. So not having that thing and letting people kind of just be comfortable where they play at home and kind of just not feel the pressure of the tournament, I think it kind of just changes how everyone plays. I think we have 1 or 2 maps that we need to kind of fix a hill or 2 on, and I think once we get there, then we'll pretty much be unbeatable.
I'd say it'd be our hard points, and then sometimes our communication, it could be a little bit better. But yeah, in our hard points, I'd say just sometimes rotating, sometimes messing up, just holding hills is a big thing for us. And once we get that down, we'll just be on the literally in the groove that we want to be in.